Why am I here?
Because I have tendonitis in my wrist, and it started before I had the baby when I was pregnant, and it came from playing
Oh, yeah, cute little baby there.
Yeah. From playing video games. I was waiting for him to be born, and so it sort of started it, and then picking up the baby over and over again just worsened it, and it became intolerable last week.
So how'd you called me out, or I forgot how that worked. What happened to you?
My dad had called me before and started with him complaining that his dog wasn't walking anymore.
Right.
And he's like, well, the dog is broken and I don't know what to do. And then he says, well, my friend Jim came over and he took this wand on the dog, and now the dog is walking around the block. And then I kept saying, well, can you come over and help my wrist?
So that was Madison, right?
Madison.
So in Madison, that's right, because
Yeah.
I wanted Madison,
Yeah.
and then that 12-year-old dog started. I
Yeah,
guess
12-year-old is generous. I think she might be way older than that.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, we got her from the pound, and they said she was 9,
Wow.
and that she had been living in a basement for 2 years.
Oh, okay.
So.
Okay. Yeah, and I just wanted her hind legs, a couple of minutes each side, and Ed called and said that she was pounding.
He was glowing. He's like, she's running around the half-mile circle that he lives on. She's just bounding around. She's running, and
Okay.
so
this is the wand. Now, I don't do any healing, and it's not like that at all. So this wand, all this basically does is direct a certain amount of energy. And it's directed to the cells, and all it does is bring whatever issue that we're talking about back to homeostasis, which is the balance of the system. Okay? So this is 0-point field energy that's actually coming out of here, and you don't see it. It's not like a laser light, and it's kind of interesting. So what I'm going to do, and this is really technical, because all I'm going to do is wand you.
okay.
All right. So it's right here, you say?
Yeah.
Okay, right over here.
You can see it's even a little bit red from where I used the compression.
So if we took see the baby there. Hi there. If you had to say on your pain level between 1 and 10, 10 being, like call 911.
Yeah, like having a baby.
So where are you in the pain for that?
When I twist it the wrong way, I would say 7, 6.
Okay, what about right now?
Right now, if I hold it still, I don't feel anything. But it's when I start moving.
All right,
I
so
would
if
say
you
it's
move it,
like a 3, 4, which is
okay,
significant.
that's not much.
It's distract. I mean, I have to put it in perspective of having a baby with
Okay,
no.
just 1 being hardly any pain, and 10 being like I'm ready to call 911. So where are you?
Right now, I was during the day today.
No, like right now.
Really like 3 or 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
3 or 4?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just going to do this for a couple of minutes. And this is, you can see this is really technical. Didn't have to get a degree.
He wants me to pick him up more. Hopefully this will help.
Yeah, babies need a little bit of that, from you. Although when I came in, you were holding a baby, so was that painful just to pick the baby up?
Well, what I've been doing is wrapping it and bracing it, and then using my forearm to pick him up. So it's not very safe.
I mean, do we need to? You want to move that around a little bit, and then just
down here.
So I'll just swipe the circle a little bit.
So what's coming out of here?
Well, there's
it's like a weird sensation.
I know, there's the energy.
Yeah.
So what are you feeling?
It's almost like a magnet or something. Like if there was a magnet on the up, like when you're holding magnets together.
Okay. So you must be pretty sensitive that you're feeling that, but most people say they're feeling something.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like bad or anything.
Right. going to just do this position here for a while and then just see, you know, how you feel. And we have to do another little area. We can do that. So we have a baseline, so that's why I asked you, you know, what your level of pain was, so that, you know, we can see what kind of improvement you have.
Oh, Theodore.
Okay, so what do you think? It's been a couple of minutes?
I think so, yeah.
Right.
It's a lot less stiff.
So if it was a 4 before, what is it now?
Like a 2.
Alright, so is there another area we need to do?
Yeah, like up in here. Now I can tell, like, there's a big difference between here and up higher.
Alright, okay. Actually, I wanted someone yesterday who had the same issue. And when she left, she didn't have that issue.
Yeah, it's because now it seems like it just isn't here anymore.
Seems a little discolored there, too.
Yeah. Well, I've been wrapping it really tight, and it was just red and swollen yesterday.
So he's starting to take shape now.
Yeah.
Right?
This is the fussy. This is him being fussy. So it's not bad at all.
Is he hungry? No.
It's just 5:30. Time that.
Well, we'll give it another minute and see.
So did you see this someplace or?
No, actually, I didn't have the benefit of what you've had. I saw this on the internet. It was presented to me. I went to a website, and I thought, oh my God, you know,
You have to check it
I
out.
just have to check this out, and it was pretty much a no-brainer for me. So I've only had this for about a week.
Yeah.
A week and 3 days, and slime has helped a lot of people.
Was Madison one of your first subjects?
She was, yeah.
Animal testing.
Alright, let's see. Okay.
Oh my gosh. It's. And then when I move it a little bit more, then it feels even like less, like it's like a loosened.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Yeah, it's like 1, 0.
Really?
Yeah, it feels like it's like released. Whatever, like all the tightening was.
Okay.
You know, like when you have a knot in your back and then
Alright.
it just opens.
Yeah, it just loosens up.
Yeah.
Right. Well, that's what happened. I mean, so it's just kind of what we're doing here is just getting the cells back to what it was like before you had any issue there at all. Want to do it? Is there another area you want me to? You mean, so that's already?
Yeah, I mean a little bit back
Okay.
in the back.
Okay. So what's it like for you watching this, Jeff?
It's really interesting. I'm very hopeful because I've been watching her, and I can't be here all day, and I just think about her picking up Theo, who's a very, very big child already. So I'm really glad to see her relaxing.
Yeah, I didn't think it would be like that. I didn't think it would feel like. Do you remember when would get things in my shoulders, and then I would do like yoga poses, and it would like it would like twitch and open back up. That's what it felt like.
People have different experiences. There was one fella who he had a shoulder problem, and he couldn't get much movement there. And so after he was wanded for a few minutes, it kind of lessened, it loosened up, and he heard his elbow pop, which was good because it was just loosened. So that sounds like that's something similar to what you're experiencing.
That's really, like going like this was the painful, this was what was painful. And that's the motion of picking up a baby. Yeah, the only thing I feel anymore is the compression, where my skin is all tight from having
Okay, but
baby.
it's not an internal thing, it's just... So, how was that?
Easy.
What did we spend, about 5 minutes here with this, maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe, probably less.
Yeah. Oh wow. Now you can move it back. Oh, I have my hand back. That's wonderful.
Okay, well then,
Cool.
thanks very much.
Thank
So,
you.
all right, if you need me, just call me.
Okay. And we can send